All right, what goes on? Here today just to kind of show some cards that are just sitting on my desk. Uh, some stuff that got in recently. This is some stuff that I tried to sell at Dave and Adam's flagship store. And then just some stuff that's just been sitting here for a minute doing absolutely nothing. Some of it's cool, some of it's not cool. It is what it is. But this will be a quick video. I'm just going to run through what's sitting here and then probably start doing some more videos pretty soon. I have two tripods for my phone. I'm missing my taller one, so it's making it hard to do some of the content I want to do. I say content like I get paid to do this. I don't. Obviously, 3 people watch these videos. How stupid can we be? Trying to adjust the camera so you get Bucky in the shot there. All right, hopefully it doesn't slip. All right, let's just go through what's sitting here. Just a regular 2025 Luis Heel Common. That's... Matter of fact, let's put in there. That's the trade-in bin. Kevin Reese, rookie card. This is what? 06 Bowman. Topps Heritage, maybe? Topps Heritage, I think. Another 06 Heritage, Kevin Thompson. So 2 Kevins there, 2 Kevin Yankees. It's got a random Derek Jeter championship. I have no idea if this needs to go in a binder or not. I don't know if I have one already. Again, just random stuff sitting here. Ricky Leday. This is his, shows where he was born or something. I don't know what parallel this is or if it even is a parallel. We got a random 2019 Chrome Edwin Encarnacion and another random 2019 Heritage Edwin Encarnacion. We got a Jose Contreras, just Bowman's best, just sitting here. Not sure why. This one's cool. Al Downing, Mel Stoudemire, Fritz Peterson, and Coach Whitey Ford. That's Coach Whitey Ford right there. There's Fritz Peterson. Fritz Peterson was a swinger and traded wives with another player on the Yankees quite a bit. I read about it in, I think, Mickey Mantle's book. Excuse me. Possibly Mantle's book. Maybe a different Yankee book. And there's Mel Stoudemire there, the ace of the 60s. We got Coach Al. Yankee Stadium. You know, I'm not sure if this is some kind of hit or something, but cool. Just a random 07 Mike Mussina. Trade-in. A 2016 Slade Heathcott. We're going to check to see if this is in the team set binder. Now some stuff that's come in recently. Got a Topps Unique Francisco Cervelli rookie card. This is numbered to 26.99. And then another Cervelli. This is a Piedmont auto. Not many certified autos of Cervelli exist. I missed a... it was like numbered to 5 or something. Really nice Francisco Cervelli auto. Sold for $5. We'll kind of go to we'll save the biggest 2 cards for last. Here's a random National Treasures booklet of Alex Rodriguez. This sat for a long time in a display case with an A-Rod signed bat, which never made it to this place I'm living now, but I'm moving soon. You'll see the background change in the video at some point. And it'll definitely go in that place. All right, let's see. Not last. We got a +99 Jabba Chamberlain. This was $1. Easy pickup for the Jabba PC Spectrum. I love the Spectrum cards. I always wanted a Spectrum Derek Jeter jersey card. That was always when we would go to Toys R Us as kids or something. My mom would be like, you could pick out one thing. We barely ever went to Toys R Us. Probably went I don't know, twice a year, maybe. We would go there and pick out one thing. I always picked out a Spectrum box. Actually, I have an Andy Pettitte relic from a Spectrum box that I opened when I was probably 10, 11. It's kind of a cool one. This is Pieces of the Past. Quadruple Relics. So these are all either things that, like, handwritten letters or documents that were touched by these guys. I'm not really sure how you can, like, really know for sure that that's Bill Hickok's writing right there, or Nat Love. I'm not sure who Nat Love is, but I know who the other ones are. Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday, of course, the shootout at the OK Corral guys. That Wyatt Earp is really cool, too. So, yeah, 24 pieces of the past, 1800s edition. So it says, the front of this card features relics from the following types of authentic and original relics: original newspapers, original handwritten letters, time period manuscripts, letters and documents, land grants, presidential documents, handwritten words, books, tickets, and other relics that were attributed to the subject on the front of this card. So this could be, for example, this could be like a newspaper article that's talking about the shootout of the OK Corral. It's not. It's just not. But it could be. This one, I think, is the most interesting, because, like, what? It looks like it's handwritten, but, like, I don't know. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's kind of a newer piece. Now, I pulled this card recently, and I went to David Adams out in Buffalo to try to sell it. And, you know, I don't... To me now, at my age, when I see an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old buying cards for, like, one of the biggest distributors in the country, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. And I understand that, like, you know, cards are very, like, comps are comps, right? So, like, when they comped this card, the comp they came up with was $400. It's crazy because I also comped the card while they were comping the card, and I got a sale for $588. So the guy wanted to offer me $300 for this card, which you're going to see is not an acceptable price. But I think I could have got $400. I probably want to get $400 out of it ultimately, because if I sell it on eBay for $580, it's going to be $400, you know, after eBay takes its outrageous fees. But whatever. This is the 2025 Celebration Ohtani Big Head. I pulled this myself out of a Celebrations box last Sunday. And nothing special about it other than the big head. I don't know if the base Ohtani has a different code than this one, but the big head is clearly the differentiator there. So ultimately, I'd like to get $500 for it. I'd like to sell it for cash, to be honest. Like, that would be prime. Maybe to an Ohtani collector or something. But if you want this card and you don't want to buy it over eBay and we can work out some kind of a deal, let me know. We can make something happen. He says to the one person who's watching this, like, who's probably not. Whatever. All right, finally. This last card, I wasn't 100% sure I was going to move it if I brought it to David Adams. I wasn't 100% sure that I would sell it if they offered me a price on it. But I also wasn't 100% sure that they would even offer me a price. So the thing about this card is that, like, the most recent sale on eBay is $750 for this card in a 7. Now, I'm not sure my card is a 10. I'm pretty sure it's not a 10. But I don't think it's a 7. I don't think it's less than a 7. So a PSA 7 sold for $750, and the pop report on it was $27. Again, I'm looking at it, you know, now, and I'll show it to you in a second here. But looking at it now, and, like, it's going to grade higher than a 7, I would assume. But the thing about this card is there's not a lot of them out there. The pop report on the 7 was 27, so this is the 2018 Aaron Judge super short print where he's pointing towards the guys on the bench. He's probably doing the little heart thing that Glaber and them used to do. I would imagine that's exactly what this is, to be honest. But yeah, it's really clean. The top, the magnetic it's in has scratches and stuff on it, so, like, don't look at that. But Really clean, beautiful looking card. I believe this was in Series 2, so not a lot of people opened Series 2 because there's really nothing in Series 2 in 2018. Of course, Update was the Soto and the Ohtani, so like most people who went crazy with 2018 bought Update. But yeah, this card is huge. I don't know if I'm gonna try to get it graded, I think, and see what I can do with it from there, because like we're kind of entering this territory where like if it grades like a 9 or even an 8, like the pop report on it's probably gonna be really, really, really low. So it's hard because it's like, well, if there's none on eBay, and there's really not, like this 7 was the last one that sold since 2023. In 2023, they wanted like $300 for it. And then if you go back to 2022, they were asking like 150, 130 for these. But that was before 62. That was before the MVP. That was before the World Series appearance, you know? So like lots has happened with Aaron Judge in the last 3 years that has just made the value of this card skyrocket. And he's continuing to play really well right now. He's hitting like 386 as of today. So like, you know, it's not a card that like I think I need to like absolutely get rid of, but at some point, if it's gonna make me a decent chunk of change, then it's probably worth it, because like most of my collection's in binders, and you'll see that later on. But yeah, that's it. That's just kind of what's sitting right here. As I look around me, there's really nothing else sitting right here. There's Pokemon stuff sitting there. But yeah, that's it. That's all that's right here. So, adios.